This is the Logitech M720. It is a mouse that costs about 50 euros. But how good is it? Well, let's first start with the unboxing. You will obviously get the mouse and the USB dongle. And it runs on battery, and the battery is included. The build quality of the M720 is pretty good. It is made fully from plastic, but that doesn't mean it feels bad, because it feels pretty well built. And I also like how it looks. It is pretty heavy though for a mouse. It's about 140 grams, which compared to some other mice might be a bit heavy, and you might need to get used to it if you are coming from a lighter mouse. It is an office mouse and it is wireless, and you aren't able to use it wired, and it has a normal size, so it isn't extremely big. And for comfortability, it is pretty comfortable. When you hold it in your hand, it feels really well, but it doesn't feel as well as the MX Master series, which is a bit bigger and feels much more comfortable in your hand. Whereas with this one, it all feels a little bit smaller, and especially on this side, but it's definitely not bad either. And you can use this mouse comfortably for a very long period of time. It also has 8 buttons: left click, right click, a scroll wheel, and this button. And you can also scroll like this. There's also a hidden button right here. And this one is forwards, backwards, switching between computers. I think the click sound of the buttons is really nice. It's definitely not a silent mouse, but I think the click does definitely sound nice. And because it has so many buttons, you can also reprogram them in the Logitech software. And I like that you have normal scrolling and the smooth scrolling available. You can switch between 3 different computers, so you can just press the button and then it will switch over to a different PC. And you can connect through multiple different ways, which is, for example, this small adapter, or you can connect it through Bluetooth. I prefer to use this adapter. It's been pretty stable and I haven't had any connection issues. It's also nice that the switching mode button is here on the side instead of on the bottom like on some other mice. And it has a small tracker here on the bottom, and the tracking of the mouse is definitely smooth. I haven't had any issues, and it even works on most surfaces. And that's also something that you can expect for this price point, but I'm really happy with how it works. For the battery, it doesn't have an internal battery, but you have to use normal AA batteries. And it comes included with one. So when the battery runs out, you just put in a new battery, and it isn't that you have to wait for this thing to charge. Sadly, it doesn't have a scroll wheel here on the side, but if you want horizontal scrolling, you need to do it like this. The mouse works pretty good with video editing. It's pretty nice to have these customizable buttons for that. If you are looking for a mouse that has multiple customizable buttons, has a good wireless connectivity, nice clicky buttons and accurate tracking, then I definitely think this is a good option. So what do you think of this mouse? Let me know in the comments down below, and thank you so much for watching.